last 4 contestants prepared for the final challenges to come and made preparations for the final elimination of the game.
Final tribal council, there's a few scenarios and a few ways that I feel like it could go. If I win immunity, then I'm hoping that we send Johnny home, because Johnny is one of the biggest competitors left in this competition. I feel like he is personally my biggest competition left. But then if Johnny wins, I have a strong feeling that we will be voting for Replica, which I hate to see her go, but I've also made a promise with her that I would not vote for her until it got down here to the final point and it was cutthroat, and I told her that earlier today, actually, just to remind her.
All of us are going to be gunning for best, gunning for immunity. You know, I think it's pretty, I mean, maybe I'm just a cliche at this point. I think it's pretty clear, like, Replica and I are going head to head. So if I get immunity, she'll probably end up going home. If she gets immunity, I'll probably end up going home.
So tonight, Replica Queen's going home because she has been target since day one, but has measled her way up to the top 4, but not to the top 3.
I personally really want to vote off Johnny D. And the reason I'm saying that is because Johnny at this moment is my biggest competition. Johnny statistically has done better than me with 1 more individual immunity win than I have. And I want a shot at winning, and I don't know if I have that if Johnny's still here. So in my opinion, I would love to get rid of Johnny solely in a game perspective of I want to be able to get there. But I've already been told that if either myself or Royal does not win individual immunity tonight, I will be the final person voted out and the final member of the jury.
Our finalists then discussed who they would vote for if they were to be eliminated in the finale.
So if I get voted out tonight, I am part of the jury. My vote is 100% going to Johnny D, because a drag king needs to win this, and I don't care who it is as long as it's a brother in arms.
If by some chance that I am voted off for this final tribal council, I would have to say Replica would probably be my vote, unless I get told some random shit through somebody else that really just sways my vote completely. Me and Replica have been in a really good alliance through the last half of this competition, and if I am the bottom, I will definitely vote for Replica.
I think it would depend on how they stick the landing in the finale, for sure. I don't want to just like completely disregard that. This is a lot of pressure in the very last hours of the competition, so how people stick the landing is going to say a lot. So there will be that, but I don't know, I'm kind of like, I've been really impressed by Royal this whole time, so I'm considering giving them my vote. Sean is also my alliance, and that's my boy, so I'd consider giving them a vote. I don't think anyone's going to vote for Replica. I'll be surprised if anybody does. And I think she knows that.
If I were to get voted out tonight and had to cast a jury vote, I would give my jury vote to Madison S. Garden. No, it would be really rough because obviously I know that Johnny statistically has done very well, but I don't know how well he's played the actual social game part of it. Royal has really flown under the radar, and if Sean does wind up voting me out tonight, Sean has broken the promise that he made for me.
The contestants reflected on their progress throughout the season.
Being a drag king in this area has been kind of like a ride, you know? It depends on like what venues are open and are willing to see you as like a valuable entertainer. Men aren't interesting and women aren't funny, so why would we bring you on the stage, you know? That's usually what we get, some kind of version of that, and that's not cool. But also just legally, it's kind of hard to be on stage and perform the way I do in general, even as a king too. So being in this competition, I've like tried to be respectful of the rules because I'm happy to be here. But it's a lot of extra different things that I have to consider in order not to break like blue laws, for example.
I've been doing this for probably about 6 years now, and there was not a lot of kings around me when I came up. And so I've not had a lot of help from a bunch of other kings because they're all baby kings now. And I really actually never spoke to a lot of them until Drag Survivor, and it's kind of helped me actually try to be a little bit of a role model for them by helping simply Manny with a little bit of his beard makeup to let him know he needs to hit an angle, and just actually being able to be around other drag kings that kind of understand what it feels like not to get the rep like a queen. Like, we're considered not real drag because it's not how it traditionally started.
I've given every challenge my all. I stick by our choices. Sometimes that shit didn't land, but like we did, like in group challenges and on my own, like worked on that shit. The group challenges were like a lot of work.
If I could go back and give week 1 replica some advice, it would be stick to your alliances. Trust your alliances unless you absolutely feel like you don't have to. And don't get into a fight with Tyra on stage, because those two things are going to be things that the audience obviously is not going to like. And the audience reaction, despite you saying that it doesn't matter to you, the audience reaction is really going to get to you. And it's really going to make you question why you still do, if you deserve to still be in the game. And it's really going to make you question if you should still be here and why you're still here. It's going to make you think about dropping out. And, you know, I know that you're human, but just keep those things in mind, because at the very end of the day, you're going to feel like shit when you do them. And you're going to get some things said to you by really close friends of yours that are going to make you upset and make you feel like you don't deserve to be here anymore. So just really be careful with your words, and for the love of God, buy a corset sooner, because it won't get here in time for the finale, and you're gonna look like you're carrying a honey baked ham in the front of you in your dress, and you're just gonna look messy. So, oh, and don't wear a dance costume for a horror challenge.
They then pondered why they deserved to win the title of Mr. or Miss Drag Survivor, and what they would do with their victory.
I wouldn't necessarily say I deserve it, other than I just want to win it, because I really believe that kings, we need some rep in this Knoxville. Like, we need it. Plus, I really need money. If I was the win, the $1,000 would actually go to one chemo treatment for my animal who has cancer, and it'll be her last chemo treatment, so we kind of really need it.
Bitch, I'm fucking stunning. I'm the Hot Mess Express. I scream Survivor. I've been surviving my whole fucking life, okay? I am a queer in Tennessee. I think I definitely deserve to win this. In all seriousness though, even if I don't win Drag Survivor, this has been an amazing experience. I've met some amazing performers and people coming out here into a new town, me being from Cookeville, not really branching out until now. Regardless, I'm going to feel very humble with whatever the decision is tonight with whoever wins.
Well, I don't know if anybody deserves to win. I don't know. Like, I don't even like that word, deserve. I'll tell you what, I like came up into this competition and I've been scoring high, like ta 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 ta, you know? So if it's a competition and you're scoring and you're watching what I'm putting out there, then I feel like I would deserve to be here. I feel like everybody deserves to be here and deserves to win in a way if you're showing up and doing the damn thing. Because a lot of this like relies on chance too. It's a game in that way. But fuck yeah, like I came up in here and was like, I haven't done dragging consistently in a while. I've been taking a nap under a rock. I think I'm gonna come out here and play with everybody and get my big guns out, you know? So fuck yeah, I think I would deserve to win for that reason.
I deserve to be the winner of Drag Survivor Season 2 because I have done everything necessary to get myself this far. I have made crucial alliances with people who are considered bigger threats than I am to try and keep myself somewhat under the radar and have a bigger target that they could take out. When I had to, I've won individual immunity, regardless of whether that was, you know, this season paying for MVP votes or, you know, asking or, you know, winning individual immunity on my own. I have made deals with people that I'm not aligned with just to help keep myself safe. And I have, to certain people, I've played an honest game. Everything I have said I was going to do, I have done, and I have made promises and things that I have kept to members of the jury. Just because maybe statistically I haven't played the best game drag-wise, I think I've played a better game of Survivor this season than I did last season. And I think that I have worked hard and fought hard and played the game, and that should be rewarded, and that's why I think I deserve to win.
In the first challenge of the finale, our contestants had to prepare a roast for their fellow contestants, the judges, and the host.
So the Drag Survivor roast, I hate it. This is one of the hardest challenges for me. I don't, like I said many a times before, I don't know any of these people. So this whole competition is me trying to also figure out who these people are, and asking around the community people who know these other people, and trying to help me come up with different roasts for different people.
The roast, I was never too scared or intimidated by it. It's a great opportunity to get out everything you needed to get out, you were holding on to through the season. So really excited about the roast. It could fucking bomb, but I'm still really excited about it. I have a lot of I'm roasting Piggy tonight. I am roasting Piggy on a spit tonight, so.
I'm not feeling too confident. I probably have about 5 jokes, and that doesn't even cover everyone that I'm supposed to joke on. So go procrastination.
I'm actually feeling really confident. I have got some jokes that I think are really funny. I've run them by a few people, and they all seem to think that they're equal parts shady and funny, or mean and funny. So I'm excited, I'm ready for it, and I think that I'm gonna do pretty well.
In the Drag Survivor Roast, Replica Queen.
What's going on, Core? Welcome to the Drag Survivor Roast. This was created by Jules, so thank you for this amazing challenge. How are we all doing tonight? I'm excited to be starting us off, and I think I'm going to start with our lovely head judge, Miss Raven Von Rowe. Raven, it is so good to see you here tonight. You look beautiful. You know, I know your body has tried to kill you more times than Hannah Von Stevens, so it makes me very happy to see you here. Raven, you know, last week you were our special guest, and you know, the only thing that's failed you more than your health this season was your attempt at a resurrection last week. Y'all didn't see her backstage. She was blowing chunks. It was great. I think now I'm going to move on to my arch nemesis of the season, Johnny Depp. Yeah, he's handsome, we get it, shut up. You know, Johnny, I absolutely love that your name is a play on Johnny Depp, and I just want to say that if you do wind up winning Drag Survivor tonight, I will personally come to your house and Amber Heard in your bed. I think it's what you deserve after how I had to work with you for 3 weeks. You know, speaking of Johnny Depp, you both actually have a lot in common. You're both very handsome. You're both incredibly talented. And according to your ex, you're both psychopaths. Oh, get over it. All right, I'm gonna move down to our very special guest judge, Lana Cabana. Lana, you look stunning tonight. Everybody give a round of applause for our guest judge, Miss Lana Cabana. Girl, thank God Nebula can make you look pretty because she can't give you a personality.
Wish somebody make you look pretty.
You know, Lana, you played Drag Survivor last season, and you actually really remind me of a contestant from this season, Sasha Maple, because you're both really pretty. You both made it very far, and you both were only successful in the competition because your partners played for you. I'm doing great. Now, moving on down to Morphine Drip Slam Piece Royal Disaster. Now, just as a reminder to all of our contestants, there is at least a 2-minute minimum For your sets, Royal, according to Morphine, I know you're used to finishing in 2 minutes, so you should be fine. Royal, you are absolutely beautiful, but out of drag, you look like what I imagine a kid who survived fetal alcohol syndrome and SIDS would look like. It's that tooth, it's that cavity in the front tooth. Royal, before this competition, I didn't really know you that well. You are from Cookville, so I didn't really know you. And so when it came time for the roast, I really tried to find something to roast you on. I dug deep, I looked, and the only thing I could come up with was this. So I really hope you like it. Take this for what it's worth. All right. Speaking of morphine drip, let's talk about the hostess herself. Now, I don't know if you all know this, but I grew up as a little bit of a Disney gay. I love Disney, and I'm so excited that throughout this season I got to work with the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Morphine absolutely loves to date drag queens. Just look at her dating history. And she loves to fuck them too. Morphine has actually fucked more drag queens than a Johnson City pageant. God, this is going great. Let's move on. Sorry. I was nervous as fuck before this. I got up here and now I'm having a great time. Let's move on down to Jules. Oh, Jules. As you all know, because she never shuts the fuck up about it, Jules is a vegan and a self-proclaimed alt queen. And, do any of you all know what those two things have in common? They're both just forms of attention seeking. Clearly she wasn't getting enough from last season, so she had to switch it up. Jules, you know me, we've worked together for a while, and you know that I'm only mean and shady to the people that I care about. So with that being said, I'm gonna move on to our last contestant, Sean Dick. Now, Sean, working with you this season has been so much fun. I've loved getting to know you, and I would have to say, my favorite thing about you is your smile, because it reminds me I have all my own teeth. I mean, I can feel all of them with my tongue. Sean, you, the first couple weeks of the competition, were kind of moping around saying, I kind of want to go home early, I just am not feeling it. And so I really want to say congratulations on making it to the top 4, which is coincidental because those are the only teeth in your mouth that are clean, are the top 4. And I didn't want to leave Vanity Love out, but I'm scared of her. So the only thing I could come up with was Vanity Love is so old she learned how to sew on a loom. Y'all know those little things? There you go. All right, y'all. Well, that unfortunately is my time. So I'm going to pass the mic off to our next roaster, the source of everyone's food poisoning here, Sean Dick. And before I go, if you liked my set, obviously my name is Replica Queen. And if you hated my set, I will be your 4th member of the jury, Johnny D. Y'all have a good night.
Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah. So, I'm gonna bounce right into this, and we're gonna talk about my teeth. What do me and Eva Ladiva have in common? If you put us together, you get a whole set of teeth. Oh, love you. All right, Replica Queen. Your splits look like a broken protractor. Replica Queen. Your voice could be used for an abstinence campaign. Replica King, you brag about your makeup, but didn't you get points taken off last week? Replica Queen, your lace lip syncs better than you do. Next up, we got Johnny D, my brother in arms. Johnny D never knows what's going on at any given time. Johnny D reminds me of my papa. Smells like mothballs, and he doesn't know what year it is. All right, roll disaster. Yes, you are. Roll disaster. You're the biggest loser I know. You lost the Upper Cumberland Pride pageant. You're a losing drag survivor and you're fucking morphine drip. Oh, speaking of morphine drip, HBIC, that's head booger in charge. Morphine drip, you're a paid cast member, but you still can't appear in the intro video? Morphine drip, you're 20 pounds and a coke addiction away from being called the Red Goddess. Jules, while I have you standing up, if I put lines on my face as well, does that make me alt? Jules, you started from the bottom. Now look at you, still a bottom. Oh, Vanity Love. You've tried out for Drag Race more times than Michelle Stiletto has retired from drag. Vanity Love, you've tried out so many times for Drag Race, more than Replica has tried to fuck the bartenders here. And one more, Vanity Love, you've tried out for Drag Race more times than Raven Von Rowe has cried from losing Monday Night Madness. All right, Lana Cabana. No clue why you're judging this. You couldn't even get to the finale. And one more, Raven Von Rowe. I know you changed your pronouns to they, them, but the way your health's going is going to be was, were. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Game after our team lost for you to say something more than I am Groot. Well, hello everybody. I'm Johnny Deep, and isn't Replica a stupid fucking bitch? More on that later. First, I'd like to recognize our amazing panel of judges. Can I get a round for the judges, please? Let's start with head judge Raven Von Rowe. Thanks so much for the work you put into calculating our scores each week. I bet math is really hard when the only numbers you know are simply 10 and 5 below. And thank you, lovely Vanity Love, for doing whatever it is that you do. You know, Vanity Love is a lot like Lord Voldemort. They're bald, drunk on power, and obsessed with magical twinks. But except Vanity Love isn't drunk on power, they're just regular drunk. Cheers to that. And then there's part-time judge and full-time Hot Topic shopper, our current reigning drag survivor, Jules. Jules likes to brand themselves as the All Queen of Knoxville. I'm so glad we finally have an alternative to good drag. But I guess it's better to be all wrong than all right. Jules, I hear you support ethical treatment of animals. I just wanted to say, I am so sorry you had to witness what Replica did to Miss Piggy during the Snatch Game. And of course, none of this nightmare would be possible without the sadistic mind of Morphine Drip. When they aren't putting us through all this twisted human experience, they are asking us for rides to lunch. Which makes sense because nothing goes better with Olive Garden's bottomless soup than a stale, dry cracker. Morphine Drip, you make Mark Zuckerberg look human. But you give me life, baby.
rather take a shit in the floor of Weigel than be on Drag Survivor Season 3. I guess it's a good thing I'm going to win this competition. Which brings me to the runners-up of Drag Survivor Season 2. Sean Dick. Sean Dick is known for riding his roller skates. So talented. Wow factor. What people don't know is he's also great at riding people's coattails. All the way to the top 4. Royal disaster. Royal, do you even have time to be Drag Survivor? You seem to be awfully busy juggling both the Cookville commute and Morphine's balls. And that, my beautiful patrons of Drag Survivor, brings me back to this season's self-proclaimed villain, Replica Queen. Replica is a lot like coronavirus. She makes everyone sick, and no matter what we do, we just can't get rid of her. People say you are what you eat, and I believe that to be true. Because Replica is both a dick and an asshole. Replica is such a bitch. She makes Fifi O'Hara look like Dolly Parton.
That would be funny.
Replica Queen is such a bitch. Managers complain to Karens about her. Replica Queen is such a cunt. The Supreme Court now makes all her decisions for her.
Shut up!
Replica Queen, you up there, babe? Replica Queen is so dumb, she can't even ride a bike. All she knows how to do is backpedal. Believe it or not, there are still some people who aren't repulsed by Replica. For example, Eva LaDiva is so far up Replica's ass, she should have won Snatch Game as Jim Henson. Speaking of bottoms, Replica Queen is such a bottom. The only way to get them to top is to give them an immunity idol. She talks twice. And last, but certainly not least, I'd like to recognize the real MVP of this competition, seeing more stage time than any of us, surviving brutal challenges, the likes of which we hopefully will never know. Let's hear it for Morphe's Tattoo Time! Seriously though, check out the Tari's videos on Facebook. Every single challenge, every single week, those tattoo tights come right back.
It's my body.
And I hope you wash those things.
I know.
And what would Morphine's musty crotch be without our final presenter? Let's welcome them off their knees and onto the stage. It's Royal Disaster!
What the fuck is up for? Just a second. Save those for later. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I know this is all about me, but Johnny Depp, Sasha Maple, and Lana Cabana, you know what all three of them have in common?
What?
All three of their partners have done everything for them for Drag Survivor. Terrible delivery, I know. Ow. Johnny, I love your pirate aesthetic. I'm sure the SS Santana has done wonders for you, hasn't it? Lana Cabana, congratulations on being Drag Survivor Season 1 fourth alternate, not first. Not even Nebula's money could keep you in the finale. Shut up, Replica. Jules. She's the winner of Drag Survivor Season 1, but what she did tell us last season was that you were a professional Fortnite player. She misses every fucking shot she takes.
It's funny because it's true.
You're supposed to laugh. Raven Monroe, I am so excited that you're here as our head judge. I know Morphine had to pick from a bunch of people and she chose you, considering your declining health and you're not going to have much longer here. This is her Make-A-Wish, everyone. Speaking of declining health, Knoxville's most geriatric queen, Sister Grace. Oh shit, sorry. Vanity Love. Vanity, how high are you? No, not hi, how are you? How high are you? Right now, okay, thank you. That's all I needed to know. She has no idea what's going on right now anyway. Now to get to the goat of the competition, Jonathan Dickerson. You know, Sean, you're really good at skating. Really good about skating around those dentist appointments. Another local performer paving the way in local dentistry. You know what Sean Dick and a Waffle House night shift have in common?
What?
Y'all are terrible at this.
What do they have in common?
3 teeth in the building. Just kidding, there's only 2. Moving on to Flanell West Coast. I'm kidding, Miss Piggy. Replica. Which is accurate because she's never done anything original in her life. Love you, mean it. You know, Replica, people say that you're annoying, that you have no talent, that you're lazy, and that you can't paint a mug. Girl, you painted Flanell really good last week. This is my time. Hush your mouth, woman. I do have something for Morphine. Morphine, could you come here for a second? You want to miss out on money? You want to miss out on money? Exactly, come here. This is the fastest I've ever seen her move for me. That's just coming out on stage. Okay, come here.
Getting it the right way because the blue lock. What?
Here's your quarters back.
Oh my god, thank you.
If you get it, you get it. No. Her dick is like 6 quarters long, y'all. I give her 6 quarters.
It's 7.
It is not 7. There's no way it's 7. But I am going to put to rest the rumors about me and Morphine. Yes, we have slept together, and yes, it was terrible. Thank you, everyone. I have had a blast during this entire competition. I am Royal Disaster, your contestant numero 4.
For the second challenge of the finale, the finalists had to display a unique talent that is never before seen.
So for Best Drag, we have to do something they've not seen out of us on stage before, so I am coming out in full female drag. I am doing Meghan Trainor, I'm a Lady, because I love that song, and it also portrays a little bit of me because I'm not like all the other females, but I'm gonna come out as a female and still kill it.
Our contestant number 2, Sean Dick.
So my hidden talent, big surprise, I'm a band nerd. So I'm doing color guard. I'm spinning a rifle on stage. So back in 2015, I started my first drum corps season with Music City out of Nashville. It was my biggest interaction with a bunch of other queer people, and I just really, I've been a band nerd my whole life since 4th grade. I played the trombone all through school, and in drum corps I picked up on color guard, and I thought it was the coolest, prettiest thing I've ever done. No, I did not march color guard, but I picked up all of the tosses, all of the techniques, and all of that while I was marching.
For my final number, I am singing a love song to Satan, which I'm pretty excited about. And yeah, I don't often show this side of me on the stage, and definitely don't have the opportunity to do so very often, so I'm excited.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm Johnny D. I'm ready when you are. say, Shay, that we just can't be together. Well, church and state just don't seem to know a damn thing. Especially about the two of us. And anyway, baby, you're a much better kisser than Jesus.
For my best drag and hidden talent performance tonight, I am pulling out my Mrs. Peacock costume and song that I got to sing when I did Clue the musical up at my school.
Hi everyone. Before I get started, I'm gonna sing a song for you all tonight. I wanted to give a little bit of a backstory on this song. As some of you know, I just recently graduated from LMU up in Harrogate, and thank you. And shut up. And in my for my senior production at LMU, I was given the privilege to play Mrs. Peacock in Clue the musical, and do the entire thing in full drag in a very, very conservative area. What makes this even better is my theater director actually came out to see the show tonight, so he's here. But this role meant a lot to me because, again, the area was incredibly conservative, and for them to allow me to openly be myself and perform for 3 nights and get to sing and dance and act a fool, and I didn't really receive any backlash at all, meant the world to me. So when I thought about Best Drag, I really wanted to come out here and showcase the best that I could bring for you all tonight. So I will be performing my solo from Clue the musical for you all tonight. All right, Kelly, you can go ahead and hit it. Some women wed for life. At times I disparage. My history of marriage has been matrimonial strife. A woman in my prime. I married old money, so old it's not funny. Forget about passion, how very old-fashioned. My first one then dropped dead. On the night we wed, once a widow, oh they blamed me, yes they named me as the scheming spouse, but the judge he set me free. My defense was insanity. The judge and I then wed. The gossip distressed arrest me, but they couldn't arrest me the night my poor judgy dropped dead. My third one was a shrink, a real lady killer. His death was a thriller. I get sentimental, it was ruled accidental. The inquest was routine. It placed me at the scene. Twice a widow, they defamed me. Thrice a widow, they loathed me more. So I married the attorney for the shrink on to number 4. My lawyer was a charm, but he squandered my assets and left me some bad debts, and suddenly he bought the farm. My fifth one made no sense. The romance was fleeting, then I caught him cheating. You can ask any jury, a scorned woman's fury is grounds for self-defense. My fifth is now past tense. When they throw rice, I should think twice. I'm a woman with 5 men on ice, 5 times widowed. How can they blame me? It's the price that I pay, 'cause I've had more than one wedding day. And when 5 passed away, they cried foul play.
The judges tallied the scores between the 2 challenges and picked a final immunity winner.
The winner of individual immunity, safe from the final tribal council of the game and moving on to fight for the crown. Drum roll, please. Johnny D. Johnny D, please reveal your vote. All right, replica, please reveal your vote. At this point in the competition, no hidden immunity idols can be played, so we are going to go right to the first vote. Sean Dick. That is 1 vote for Sean. Next vote. Replica Queen. That is 1 vote replica. 1 vote Sean. Next vote. Replica Queen. 2 votes replica, 1 vote Sean, 1 vote left. Final vote. Sean Dick. We are tied, 2 votes replica, 2 votes Sean. Please step forward, both of you. This is a very important tribal council for the crown tonight. Johnny and Royal, you will cast a re-vote. First vote. Replica Queen. The 9th person voted on a drag survivor and the 4th member of the jury. Replica Queen. Take a bow, Replica. absolutely phenomenal. Isn't that right? Cool. Anything you want to say?
This was an amazing top four. I know that all of the contestants this season were really great, but I'm very proud of all three of you that are standing up here. I just want to say, I know that throughout this season I have said and done things that have come off and rubbed all of you the wrong way, and I have made a lot of mistakes playing this game in a social way. And I just really want to say that I'm sorry, because I hold myself to a higher standard than that, and I let the competition get to me. I love you all. Thank you to all of the contestants, and thank you to the judges. And I can promise you this is not the last you've seen of me.
I went out there and I worked my ass off tonight. I thought that I did really good in the roast, and it seemed like everybody really loved my song. And it breaks my heart that I'm going home right now, because I think I really crushed it tonight.
After a close tie with Sean, Replica Queen was voted out as the final member of the jury. It was time to crown a winner. The jury members were given the opportunity to grill the finalists on their gameplay before casting their votes. The 4 eliminated contestants that created the jury were Eva Ladiva, Replica Queen, Mel Box, and Sasha Mabel. Despite her exit at the beginning of the merge, the producers decided to allow Sasha Maple to be on the jury.
I am now going to turn things over to our jury. Here is how a winner of Drag Survivor is chosen. We have 4 jury members of contestants that were voted out after the merge, and we have 4 judges. Our judges will be voting for the person they have scored the highest throughout the competition. Lana represents our guest judges. Each week we've had 1 guest judge, so the guest judge vote will be cast from Lana tonight. Our 4 jury members, Eva Ladiva, Replica Queen, Sasha Maple, and Mel Box, will vote for whoever they want to win the competition. So the winner of Drag Survivor has played an impeccable social game and have done drag wonderfully throughout this competition. Alright, so our jury members have the opportunity to ask a few questions to our top 3. They're going to keep it short and concise, right? Who wants to go first? Alright, Mel Box. Hey Kelly, can you turn on that other microphone for me?
My first question is for Royal Disaster.
I fucking knew it. Hi.
Royal, I have loved what you have brought this season, and I love working with you. Let me just say that.
Thank you. I love working with you as well.
I'm curious, as the only out-of-town queen left, how do you plan to take your Drag Survivor title and make it across East Tennessee as opposed to here in Knoxville? How do you plan to carry it around with you?
Okay, so I said that I am a full-time working drag queen. I'm not. I work at the Academy Distribution Center in Cookville.
Work, bitch.
Monday, I do work. Monday through Thursday, so I get the weekends off. I would love to travel on weekends and be able to travel outside of just Cookville or outside of just Knoxville, being able to even like travel like Kentucky or down south even further. I would love that.
That's an excellent answer.
Thank you.
Yay! Sean Dick, why is your girl drag prettier than mine?
Because Envy Infinity did it.
I should have had Envy Infinity do my makeup.
Your mother's right here!
Alrighty, Sean, since you got the mic, I'll ask you first. Why should I vote for you when you hid this talent from us all these fucking years?
Well, I hid this talent because this actually has given me total body dysmorphia at this moment. But I came to win, and I needed to do something that no one would expect to come from Sean.
Royal Disaster.
Sasha Maple.
So what are we doing after tonight?
I don't think I can legally say on the microphone. No?
As Mel said,
been a pleasure working with you this season. You've been one of my favorites. You're the OG contour person who's made it to the final three, so I think I've said enough with you because we know where we stand.
I love you. Thank you.
I love you too. Johnny D.
What you got for me, dude? What you got for me?
I just want to know why I should vote for you because we really haven't got to talk a lot this season. Only time we talked was when we were going to try and mess with Replica a little bit, but that was the only time.
That's true. We did have a
Little play.
yeah, I don't know you that well. I've enjoyed, us both being a part of this competition, and if you've liked anything that I've done, hopefully you vote for me. If you're picking up what I'm putting down,
I got you.
Hey, top three. So I would like to say,
take it in the ass.
I want to know from each and every one of you why I should pick you, and you should give me a compliment about not my drag.
Not your drag.
Or entertainment, or how pretty I am.
Listen, we've done so much group work together, and I think you should vote for me because I'm proud of what we did. And you're so stunning and gracious and lovely, and when you do floor work, you float on air. And I love that.
Correct. Hold the white tape, bitch. Hold the white tape on the microphone. Okay. Eva, sis, I love you. We met early, well not early in drag, but a few years ago. You're a bitch. I love you for that. Correct. You are probably one of the funniest human beings on this planet. I love you so much. I really don't have anything else to say about you. Fuck you.
Hi, Eva. I just want to start out with saying I had no clue really who you were. And watching you take Monday from me and me take Monday from you, I've actually got to know you as a person, and you have shown immense growth as a human in your personal life, just from accomplishing getting your driver's license back. And I'm so fucking proud of you. And you are just an amazing person to be backstage with. Yes, Harry, that was also a joke fun for you as well.
Also, what I would like to say, I do have a question for some of you guys. Sean, you wanted to be voted out. You wanted to be voted out very early. And I would like to say, again, why should I pick you whenever you told me that you wanted to be voted out? And to me, that is not fair for some people, us, that want to be here. Why should I vote for you if you're wanting to do drag like once a year or twice a year?
So actually, I wanted to get voted out because I've never had actual confidence in my drag. I know everybody loves a skating king, but I thought that was as far as it ever was going to go. And I knew that I'm not very good at breaking out of my boundaries. And I also have a lot of personal stuff going on, and I work at this bar, so it's kind of hard for me to be able to come out and drag and be the best drag entertainer I can to polish and entertainment. And it's not fair for me to come out on stage with a half-ass performance.
You killed it!
So I would prefer to come out every once in a blue moon and fucking kill it than come out every week and be a half-ass king.
Pass that mic over.
Hello again. Great meeting.
Johnny, I know that you worked with Clam Slam, which should be appreciated. What can you do differently? Because Jules took like a huge step after Drag Survivor. What should we expect from you if you carry this title and not, you know?
Okay, so what to expect from me? Well, I guess mainly I just like want to be like out in the community and like participate in the community in a different way too, you know? And then also I just want to like bring to the community that drag kings can be so many different types of things. Bring that cohesion to the community is what I'm all about, you know? So I don't know what exactly it looks like right now, but I trust that it can be something magical.
Thank you. Give it up for our top 3.
I actually don't have a lot of questions prepared. The only... No, I knew I was gonna lose, I just didn't think I would lose then. At least I'm honest. The only question I have is right now is for Johnny. And this is completely no shade because for those of you who don't know, Johnny and I have had a little rivalry for you all, and that has been manufactured since about week 3. I just want to know, like, because the drama obviously has been manufactured, aside from that, aside from the drama of, you know, us just going back and forth at each other, was there another reason that you just consistently voted for me? Like, I just am curious because we've had other, you know, I've pulled you aside and asked you about voting for somebody else and being like, you know, I think I really proved myself this week, I did really good. So is there a reason outside of our manufactured drama that you just decided to continue to target me?
So the first thing I'll say is that I've gotten to actually like be around you and know who you are through this competition at all. So I haven't really known you prior to this competition. So week 1 and week 2 and week 3 was like the replica and Johnny getting to know you phase, you know? I don't have any beef with you outside of this competition, and I actually really enjoy performing alongside of you. But to answer your question, what was kind of the turnoff in the first like week or 2, especially when we were doing like lots of group work, was like, you know, you kind of have, the best way to say it is like, I had to be smart and I couldn't buy what you were selling. So I felt like every time we were chatting, you were selling me something, and I'm like, I'll wait on this and see how this actually plays out. So I basically leaned into the novelty of our enemyship for fun, to make more light of it, just so you know that I don't diss on you as a performer or anything like that. I'm very happy to perform with you.
Thank you.
And you've made shit interesting. Like, you made this shit juicy, so I appreciate you for that.
I actually do have one more question for Sean. I'm sorry. Sean, I love Royal, I just don't have anything to ask her. Sean, in week 3, you and I made a deal, an agreement, and obviously I know that Survivor is about backstabbing, whatever. You and I made a deal in week 3 that if I agreed to help you vote out Tatiana in week 3, that you would never vote for me throughout the remainder of the competition to be eliminated. And you know, we made that deal, I stuck true to that deal. So why should I vote for you when I kept up my end of the bargain throughout the entire thing and took the flack from people, like as we all did, but a lot of people have been coming to me about, you know, voting out one of the only 2 people of color in the competition was because I made a deal with you. So why should I give you that vote when you made that deal with me?
So, we did keep our promise all the way until the end, just like I told you that I would. And I love you, and you got immunity quite a lot, and I actually thought that you had higher scores than some of them. So I wanted you gone towards the end because I really needed to win, because I have a lot of stuff that I need to get done with this $1,000, and I love you to death, and we have grown together. But at the end of the day, I also made an alliance with you, Royal, and Johnny Deep. So no matter way it went, I was gonna let someone down. And it was more, yep, and you too, I love you guys so much. But it was gonna come down to, we're gonna have to go against somebody, and you just have more votes piled up against you. And I was honestly closer to Johnny just because that is my brother in arms. I want to keep the Drag Kings together as much as we can because we do not have that many out here in Knoxville.
The judges and audience were then given the opportunity to ask a question.
Hello, everyone. All right, I'm going to start from the left to the right. I'm going to start with Johnny. Johnny, I asked you this in confessionals, I'm going to ask you this now. Tell me and the entire audience why you deserve to win Drag Survivor Season 2.
Oh, shit. Okay, so listen. I think I deserve to win. Well, deserve, I use that lightly. I think we all deserve to be here. I'm just going to say that. I think I've earned this crown. I've busted ass every week. Whether it's solo challenges or group challenges, I'm giving it my all. And I just want to see the performers shine alongside of me too. I don't ever want to outshine other people. Well, I want to shine, but I also want to bring out my fellow performers with me. And yeah, so I think I've scored pretty highly in this competition. I've tried to play it and stick with my choices, and yeah, I think that's why I fit for this crown.
Thank you very much. Royal Disaster, same question. Why do you deserve to win Drag Survivor Season 2?
Me being an out-of-town queen, I definitely feel like, I'm not saying I've worked any harder than anybody else, but I also have to work with a hour-and-a-half drive with the time change, and to also put in the same effort, if not more effort, not more, but you know what I mean, with other performers. And we've all worked our ass off, but I too have worked my ass off this entire competition. I have performed through any mess ups that I've had. Yes, I fucking dropped my rifle tonight twice, but I still performed through that shit, so I will always be a performer.
Thank you, Royal. Sean, same question. Why do you deserve to win Drag Survivor Season 2?
I wouldn't necessarily say I deserve it. I'm just as humble as Johnny. I feel that maybe just as humble. Maybe. I feel like that a lot of people have seen my drag and have not actually seen me grow in drag in the past 5 years. And being able to do this competition, not only has my drag grown, but I've also grown as a drag entertainer behind set, because a lot of people will know that I actually do not communicate well with other performers. I'm really kind of off in the background, and this has gave me a lot of chance to kind of reach in and become a role model for the Kings, and also to share all the love with all the entertainers and not just kind of keep to myself. So I want to continue to grow as a person, and having a title would make me feel like I actually mean something in that.
Real quick. Hi, my name is Ashley. Y'all might know me. I have a question for the top 3.
Oh yeah.
One thing that I have not heard anyone ask is how coming into this competition compared to now at the end of it, how it has changed you as a performer and what you want to do for the community and what you think that you're able to do.
So, to answer Ms. Ashley's question, who's also my boss, I love you, Ashley. As I just said, I have grown to actually be more leadership as I've helped Manny, wherever he may be in this room. There you go. I've tried to give him as much advice on his beard and other stuff. Even in our lip syncing, I wanted to make sure that when we were both on stage that we were giving everybody a great show, and it wasn't, okay, they're against each other, they're not co-aspiring. Like, I have grown so much to respect every entertainer, and these fucking heels are ridiculous. I just want you bitches to know y'all are amazing. But I've done a lot of things I never thought I could do as far as making my entire outfits, coming up with numbers I would never even imagine, and giving myself total gender dysphoria right now. So.
Spoiled disaster, same question. This whole competition has really pushed my boundaries as well. I would never be a fucking spider for anything. I'm not a spooky queen. I really don't. I'm not saying I don't like it. It's just not my personal drag. So being able to step out of my boundaries as a top 40 fucking bitch, and also like being fucking Roger the Alien. I never would have thought to be Roger the Alien for anything outside of Snatch Game, which I'm glad y'all loved it. I was super fucking nervous. I don't know, just in general, drag has, this whole competition, I've seen growth in my own drag and giving back. I want to be able to help younger queens coming up that usually don't have mothers or whatever. I don't know, that's kind of how I was. I didn't have a mother and my mother adopted me, so that's how I would like to give back eventually. I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it.
So part one of this question is how has this competition changed us? I could easily say, like, I've never fucking sang in drag before. I've never done Snatch Game before. Like, I've been like churning out this material really quickly in this 6 weeks, and you know, like it's work, it's pushing your boundaries, and it's like also it's not overcomplicating shit, just like making an idea, executing it, throwing it out there. And that shit, that flight time is amazing, and like getting the opportunity to work that, amazing. I feel like what I can bring to, you know, back to specifically this space, is just like, I'm not a trained like singer, I'm not a trained dancer, I'm not like a seamstress, but like anybody can get out here and do this shit. You just have to like put a vision and fucking do it, you know? So I just want to bring that energy and just lift up anybody who wants to like explore themselves this way, you know? Thanks.
I don't have a question, but I did just want to collectively tell all of you that even though I am the mean judge apparently, I am right. Who fucking knew? I thought I was Paula Abdul this whole fucking time. I had no idea. Am I the villain? Am I the drama? I have no idea. If it makes you feel better, all the scores were consistent and you were all shitty every week whenever I scored that way. So, no, but on a real note, I am so proud of every person that's on this stage. I know how hard this is. I know how hard twirling a rifle is, by the way. I broke my thumb so many times doing that. That's fucking hard. Johnny, watching you from Clam Slam until now, you have fully evolved. I'm so proud of you. Sean, showing every single fucking facet of yourself, and I know how this work this is for you, and I'm very fucking proud of you. This is amazing. All the ones that did this squad, Sasha, I know everybody says that you're in somebody else's shadow. You can shut them the fuck up because you're the one standing on this stage. Mel, I know everybody thought that I would have it out for you. I love you more than anything in this world, and I'm so proud of you for growing and evolving as well, because you knew that you were getting stagnant. I didn't have a lot. I told Vanity, I said, Mel's probably going to go home first. I did say that. You didn't, and I'm so proud of you because every week I was like, holy shit, you're doing the damn thing, and I'm proud. Girls like that, I know you think I hate you. I don't. You annoy me sometimes, but let's be fucking honest, your confidence is unmatched. And it's much more confident than I can ever be, and I'm very proud of you, especially for your little speech. I know that you recognize what you do, and sometimes it's not great, and sometimes it's wonderful. And I appreciate you for being you, no matter what that looks like. Eva, I just adore you and your glowing shirt, and I'm just really proud of you because I watched you grow into a million different things as well, and every single time you come out here and you're yourself, and you give it your all, and I'm very proud of you. So how's that for a fucking mean judge, you little bitches?
The judges and jury cast their votes for a winner.
Alright, just as a reminder, here is how the jury vote works. Each of our judges has a vote for the person they have scored the highest throughout the competition. So whoever Vanity scored the highest is who Vanity will vote for, which is not always the same as Jules or the other judges. The 4 jury members that are sitting over here and Replica have cast their votes for who they want to win based off of the game that they played with them. The winner of Drag Survivor is the contestant that receives the most votes during the final tribal council. Do we understand? Before we get started, I do have an award to give out. Will you sift out? All of our contestants have voted for the most congenial competitor in the game. And I am proud to say that the winner of Miss Congeniality this season of Drag Survivor is none other than Rala Abdul.
That's right, I fucking deserve this award, okay? I was voted off early.
Since you want to see your name written down tonight. First vote. Johnny D. That is 1 vote, Johnny. Next vote. Disaster. Next vote. Johnny D. That is 2 votes Johnny, 1 vote Royal. Next vote. Johnny D. That is 3 votes Johnny, 1 vote Royal Disaster. Next vote. Johnny D. We are 4 votes Johnny, 1 vote Royal. Next vote. The winner of Drag Survivor Season 2, Johnny D. Make some noise for your second runner-up of Drag Survivor, Sean Dude. And make some noise for your first runner-up of Drag Survivor, winning a cash prize of $100. You are both dismissed from the stage. Please exit through the curtain. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, pull out all of your money and show some love to the winner of Drag Survivor Season 2, Johnny D.
Johnny Deep was declared the winner of Drag Survivor Season 2 by a vote of 7-1.
Sabay po yang sabay.